It was easy to visualize what was needed in the market, but the road to solution was fraught with danger. The graves of Leyland and its P76 provided a stark reminder that just big alone wasn't enough. Mitsubishi Motors Australia knew that style and appearance was of extreme importance. They could design a comfortable and spacious passenger cabin, but they also realized that overall appearance was of paramount importance.
Thank you, Jeff.
Mike, how did you achieve the internal width requirements for the Magna?
The Magna is a joint development program between Mitsubishi Motors Corporation and Mitsubishi Motors Australia Limited. The car has been derived from the new YF series front-wheel drive vehicle, but for our marketplace does incorporate a 65mm width increase. This increase is necessary to give us the comfort level we require in the Australian market.
It was obviously a major design and development program.
Yes, it was. It was necessary to prove the strength and the durability of these changes under Australian operating conditions.
What have you done to the engine and what are the improvements?
We've introduced the very latest in engine technology. We have an all-new combustion chamber, induction and exhaust systems, as well as major changes to the valve train incorporating hydraulic valve lifters. Additionally, we have made some 93 changes to the engine to install it into the Magna car in the transverse position. We have carried over the bottom end of the engine with its very durable crankshaft, pistons and conrods, etc. And this new engine, which we now call the Astron 2, has been durability tested under the most severe Australian conditions.
From these developments, what have you actually achieved?
We've achieved major improvements in power, up by 9%, in torque, in fuel economy, a most important factor in today's economic climate, and in engine quietness, especially during the acceleration mode.
The 4-speed ELC automatic transmission is an innovative feature. What joint development was done between Japan and Australia?
The basic transmission development, of course, was done in Japan. The application development was done here in Australia. The transmission has been tested under our most rigorous conditions, under all types of climatic requirements, and we are most confident of the durability of this new exciting unit.
You've developed the ride and handling for Australian conditions. How would you rate them?
The Magna is a larger car and has the inbuilt advantages of wider tracks and a long wheelbase. With advanced suspension design, we have set truly new standards in ride and handling. Rack and pinion steering, P-metric tyres, and advanced noise, vibration, harshness, isolation systems, the car does not feel like a front-wheel drive unit.
How would you sum up the ride and handling?
We believe it's truly excellent.
Thanks, Mike. Let's now talk to Jeff Mole about the research and development program. Jeff, tell us something about the Magna Road Endurance program.
Well, our Magna Road Endurance program accumulated something like 500,000 kilometres of road testing. That's sealed roads, bitumen roads and unsealed roads, of course. Our main test circuit runs from here in Adelaide up through New South Wales to the coast and then right north to Townsville, back down through central New South Wales. We do that a number of times and accumulate something like 80,000 kilometres for one test. We go cold testing into the mountains of Victoria where we get temperatures down as low as 0 Celsius. And the other extreme of that, of course, is that we go north up into the Territory for hot testing, and then we get temperatures up around the 40-45 degrees Celsius mark.
Were there any necessary changes to the prototypes as a result of that testing?
Most definitely, yes. There were no major changes, but we did make a number of small changes. Small changes to improve durability, ease of operation of controls, comfort from the point of view of the driver and the occupants. All of these changes were subsequently built into other vehicles and retested so that we were totally satisfied that the end product was quite acceptable to the customer.
Who were the test drivers during the development program?
We use our own very qualified engineers and skilled technicians. These are the fellows that accumulated the 500,000 kilometres of endurance testing I mentioned earlier. When we were satisfied that we had brought the car to a satisfactory stage of development, we then handed samples to very important groups of dealers, motoring riders and fleet owners.
From a dealer's point of view, how do you think the Magna will fare on the market?
Well, it depends very much on the pricing. It depends whether it's priced against the 6-cylinder Falcons and Commodores or whether it's priced against the leading 4-cylinders such as the Telstar and the Corona. The points about the new car that I like most were, apart from its styling, which I think is crisp and clean, is the amount of room inside, particularly the leg room and the headroom in the rear, which is something we'd been lacking in the Sigma prior to this. I was particularly impressed with the performance of the engine, more so in the manual than the automatic. The handling, the braking are excellent, as is the steering, which was one of the things I was particularly concerned about, seeing as the vehicle is a front-wheel drive.
It's technically well up now with the best of the European cars in that respect. And Citroën, of course, have been around for a long time with front-wheel drive, and they've made a success of it. And certainly from what I read overseas, even in America, everyone's going to front-wheel drive, particularly General Motors, even with bigger cars again. So obviously it's the right direction.
It's got what most Australians are looking for. It's got the legroom, the headroom, and an extremely comfortable ride. So I think it'll be very well received.
It's quite unique for fleet dealers to actually inspect new releases before they're on the production line.
It is, and it's a very good way to do it. I think that both parties can learn a lot from it. I think both can put a lot of input into it, and I think it is all the better for the final product.
Performance-wise, it's an excellent motor car. Quite honestly, I couldn't fault it. Did everything I wanted to do on the test, and both on dry surface, on wet surface, and on the dirt surface in particular. I think that's where it shines.